What's good, my YouTube friends and family? Welcome back, and today we're here to review the newest SML movie, The Tylenol Problem. Now, I'm not sure what to expect. Hopefully it's going to be good. But with that being said, before we get started, I want to give a shout out to the person who got the SML question right for my last video. In that question I asked, when was Officer's Top and Bottom's first appearance in SML and their latest appearance? And the shout out goes to Universe Edit Z KK Ford Jr., which was their answer was first appearance, Jeffy's Big Mess, and their latest appearance was SML movie Bad Jeffy. So you got the answer correct. So shout out to you. But with that being said, you guys already know how this goes. You know how the drill works with all the extra stuff. And to confirm, if you watch my full review from beginning to end, make sure you comment 5 pill emojis. But with that being said, let's begin. So, within the first 2 minutes of the video, at the beginning, Jeffy over here wanting Marvin and Rose to push him around in his wagon with his toys while one of them feeds him gummy Krabby Patties, which is one of the best candies of all time. They cause a whole bunch of ruckus, or at least Jeffy does. Then the news, SML Donald Trump states that Tylenol gives kids autism. Like, no! That's not how that works. If you have autism, that means you're born with it. Like, you know what? I'm not even going to speak on that. And Rose is like, Marvin, autism is caused by Tylenol? And then literally pats to Jeffy with a bottle of Tylenol. He says, boy, I sure have a headache from all that screaming. And he proceeds to chuck down the bottle of Tylenol. Like, I'm pretty sure we can't show pills on SML or on YouTube anymore, right? And now Marvin and Rose are having this discussion with Marvin saying, I really think Tylenol gives kids autism, which is correct. And Rose is like, but Marvin, the president said that, and presidents, quote unquote, don't lie. And like, come on now. A few months ago, didn't Donald Trump say something that shouldn't be said on national television, even though that's not technically a lie that he said? I forgot what it was he said, but I'm pretty sure it was bad and you couldn't really say that on TV. But presidents be lying about everything sometimes. Like, I honestly believe, you know what? I'm not even going to get into that. The months passed. Moving on. So Marvin calls the doctor to see if Tylenol really gives kids autism. And the Brooklyn guy comes to the house and he sees a Tylenol pill on the couch and he proceeds to eat one because he said he had a headache on the car ride over here. So he eats it and then Marvin's like, no, spit that out, it'll give you autism. And he's like, ew. And he's like telling Brooklyn guy the stuff that Trump said on the news. And he's like, well, the president said that, it has to be true. But he said it gives kids autism, not adults. So, after Brooklyn guy tells another animated story, after the story is over, he proceeds to think that the president really did lie about Tylenol giving you autism. So he proceeds to go on the news and tells everybody that Tylenol does not give you autism and the president was wrong. And as he says that sentence, a laser beam goes on his chest and he's like, the fuck is that? Oh, shit. Actually, you know what? The president was right, and Tylenol does give you autism. And it goes away, and he proceeds to go back to a statement, and he says, it's not true. Oh, it is true. It's not true. It is true. And someone in the audience is like, does it give you autism or not? And he's like, the president lied! And proceeds to run out the conference room as the laser is still shooting. Well, not shooting bullets, but the laser is still showing. And then, when he gets back to the house, Brooklyn guy's... Apparently, that was not Brooklyn guy the whole time. That was his brother, I hate cats guy. And, yeah. So, apparently, in the SML universe, you're not supposed to go on the news and say that the president is a liar. So, I don't know if that applies to real life as well, because presidents do be lying sometimes. So then, Brooklyn guy proceeds to turn on the news to see what the president said about Brooklyn guy's statement or his. Yeah. You know what? Let's just see what goes on next. So, when they turn on the news, Donald Trump says that his reaction to, quote-unquote, Dr. Seuss's statement on CNN saying that Tylenol does not give you autism and the president was wrong, he was mad, and he said that he's going to sign a presidential petition to have, quote-unquote, Dr. Seuss deported to El Salvador, because that's where all the liars are going to be at. And, bro, let me find out it's going to be somebody really dressed up as the real Dr. Seuss, even though I'm pretty sure he's fucking dead. Or he's probably going to get one of Brooklyn Guy's brothers to take his place for him, and the real Brooklyn Guy is going to stay. So, yeah, basically, Marvin literally just said the exact same idea I had. Why don't you just take your brother to the president and say that, hey, I didn't say all those things, my brother did. And Brooklyn Guy's like, well, he's not gonna believe that shit. He's at that point, he's gonna deport both of us. And he's like, I think I should just stay here for a while. And Rose is like, aw. And then Brooklyn Guy's like, okay, fuck you too, bitch. Like, damn, Rose, you don't want Brooklyn Guy staying here? Damn, I don't like you around, but you don't see me complaining. At least not out loud. And then after that, Brooklyn Guy's like, well, I'm pretty sure my house is going to be swarming in ice right now. And Rose is like, no, it's September. It's not December yet. And Brooklyn Guy's like, fuck off. Oh my god, this fucking bitch. Yeah. Will you guys excuse me for 1 second, please? Much better. Damn. But nah, this bitch of Rose over here on the phone with the, I don't know who right now, saying, yeah, Brooklyn Guy, he's actually here. He's like, oh, bitch, fuck off. And he's like, Rose is like, well, you're always so mean to me. Like, bruh, he's mean to you for a reason. You do annoying shit all the damn time. And plus she said that there's a $1,000 reward for his arrest. And Brooklyn Guy's like, oh, okay, so that's how much my life is worth? And she's like, oh, I want to buy a new purse. Like, bro. This bitch. So we get a knock at the door. And the person at the door was sent by Donald Trump to deport Brooklyn Guy, a.k.a. Dr. Seuss. And the person that Trump sends to deport him is none other than a new character called Lotso the Deportation Bear. What the hell? You basically stole Lotso Hugging Bear from Toy Story 3 and put him into SML. And, nah, look at this. Nah, what the hell? Nah. Oh, that looks like an off-brand Smokey the Bear. Fucking wow. So, he proceeds to go inside the house to get Brooklyn Guy, the quote-unquote Mexican. And then the way he proceeds to get Brooklyn Guy's attention is... Hold on. So, say that this is a maraca, right? And he says he has a trick up his sleeves. He pulls out a maraca and he's like, here, Mexican, 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 Mexican. Nah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Nah. And Marvin's like, okay, that's offensive. Which I agree. Nah, that's fucked up. That's fucking crazy out of context. Nah. So then, Brooklyn Guy decides he's gonna turn himself in. But not before he shows Donald Trump these, which is what Brooklyn Guy stated to be the... Shit, I just had it in my head. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. So Brooklyn Guy proceeds to pull out the quote-unquote Epstein files, and he's like, how'd you get that? I thought the president said those ain't real. And Brooklyn Guy's like, oh, they're very real, all right? And if you don't want me to show these, you better tell Daddy Trump to give me my medical license back, all right? And then the bear's like, okay, I'll see what I can do. Just don't release those files. And then apparently it's just something that Brooklyn Guy wrote on a sheet of paper. But then he says, oh, if you don't want Trump to mess with you, you just show people these and just threaten them with it. And then the sniper laser shows up on Broken Guy once more. He's like, oh, okay, these are not real. These are not real. And then the laser goes away. And they're like, how the fuck did they even get in here? And that's how the video ends. An SML question, what is your favorite movie of all time? I have many different movies, as you can see from my various posters. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy my review. This was okay, I guess. Not great, and definitely not good. So, it's in the middle. So, I'll give it a 5.5. It was kind of mid. But anyway, as of this recording, it is currently October 1st, the first day of October, I cannot talk. It is October 1st right now, and the video came out last night. And by the time this video came out, I was already asleep. And I'm about to upload this bitch right now. And since it's October 1st, y'all know what that means. One day down, 28 more days to go before this man over here turns 21. Hell yeah! So, yeah, I'm really excited for that. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed my review. If you did, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. If you guys would like to watch the original video, as always, link will be in the description down below, as well as the link to my social medias and second YouTube channel. Make sure you go and follow me there. Make sure you go and subscribe to the original SML channel, support the original creator, and to confirm if you watch my full review from beginning to end, make sure you comment 5 pill emojis. And give me one more second, guys. And before I go, I have another game of SML questions. So whoever guesses this one correct will also get a shout out in the next SML review that I do. So this question is, so basically remember a few years ago when Logan on his Super Luigi Logan account would play a little game at the ending of the video with Jeffy saying what's in Jeffy's diaper, and then I don't remember how many videos there were, but I want you guys to tell me when did that first happen? Like, what SML video did that start? And when was the last time we ever saw Logan and Jeffy play that game together? But anyway, yeah, that's your question. So post your answers in the comment below. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. And until then, peace out.